Today, I'm going to be exploring Wasatch Ghost Town in Wasatch, Utah, commonly referred to as the forgotten Skinwalker Ranch. Many strange and disturbing occurrences, such as ghost sightings, skinwalker sightings, and even death, have been rumored to have occurred on the property. Even during the day, this place is pretty creepy. You kind of just get really unsettling vibes. I'm really excited to come back here at night and see what we can find. You see it? Coming here, look at this black thing over there. It's so weird. Located near the Utah-Wyoming border, just off of Interstate 80 at the Wasatch exit, Wasatch Ghost Town was once a small but active railroad community established during the expansion of the Union Pacific Line in the late 19th century. The town was gradually abandoned in the early 1900s, leaving behind only scattered remnants of its past. Situated roughly 150 to 200 miles from the area known as Skinwalker Ranch, Wasatch has since become associated with the local legends and unexplained reports. Today, I'm setting out to explore what remains of this forgotten place for myself. All right, we are joined by Casio Robinson. Casio, can you tell us a little bit about your Wasatch Ghost Town experience?
Yeah, so me and my friends went out there like right in the middle of the night, and they kind of played a prank on me and told me that there was something wrong with a wheel, and I got out to check, and then they drove away, and I was just kind of alone there. So naturally, I was a little kind of scary because the whole place makes you feel really, really uneasy. So I just started walking, trying to chase them. And they were long gone. So for all I knew, I was completely alone. I started hearing footsteps behind me, which was weird because I knew they went forward and they weren't behind me. So that was weird. Throughout this entire ordeal, I never looked like to my left or to my right. I always kept my eyes like on the ground in front of me because I was too petrified to look up. So I heard footsteps behind me. Then I started hearing a baby crying in the distance, which, I don't think there are many babies out there at that time of the night, but okay. And the footsteps started getting closer, and I started feeling a lot more uneasy. Then I heard stuff like rustling to my left and to my right, just all around me, and I looked up for a split second at the moon, and I saw from the moon there was like a glare onto a lake in that area, and I just saw horses running, like sprinting past, and I was like, okay, cool, that's fine, because I know there are horses there, but we didn't see them like driving in or leaving, so that was kind of scary. And then I looked back up at the moon, and there was like this silhouette of like a massive horse, and it had like really big antlers, and it looked way too big to be a horse or a moose or anything. It like way too big. And at that point, I was kind of losing my mind. So my survival instincts kicked in, but not survival instincts like, oh, I'm going to go find a berry and eat it. No, I just started reciting Bible verses, and the stuff kept like getting near me. I could feel stuff getting near me. And I just like recited Bible verses that I didn't even know, like by heart. And it all stopped. And then my friends actually came back to get me. And that was a whole ordeal, but it was genuinely terrifying. And on the way home, 2 deer crossed the path of the car, and I had night terrors for about a week straight, even a week after I flew back home to Florida from that. On the way back from the airport in Florida, I saw a deer cross the path again, which was terrifying, and I had nightmares pretty much for like a week straight after that. So it was definitely an interesting experience, and kind of want to beat those people up, my friends, for that. So
After speaking with Casio, there was only one step left: to investigate the property firsthand. That's horrifying. All right, we're here. It is midnight. We're here with my buddy Devin Cobb.
scary.
It's horrifying. We're gonna completely legally enter this property and check out the inside.
Very legal.
Very legal.
Nothing else.
Nails everywhere. Was it weird in there?
I don't like that.
Oh, this is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you hear something? Actually? There's writing on the walls right here. It's pretty creepy looking. Oh my gosh, dude. A lot of writing on these walls too. Oh wow, you hear that? You heard someone talking? Are you serious? Come on. Is that a bone? That's crazy. That's wrong. Alright, well, this is it. There's double symbols over here. Yeah, this is a great place to be. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is more bones. You see that? Yeah, come in here. Look at this. Everywhere. Look. It's like, look at that. Skull.
We filmed our music video in here.
We did. Wow, there's bones everywhere. That's so weird, isn't it?
It's fucking crazy.
This is crazy.
Hell yeah.
Pretty creepy in here.
There's some legends here.
There's a lot of legends
Shit.
here.
We saw a Black Panther here.
Yeah, well, dude, I'm gonna have to maybe I'll have to put you as one of the interviews, dude. There's a lot of creepy stuff that goes on here. Let's go a little bit further. Yeah, this is the cattle building. This is the easiest building to enter. It's pretty hard to get past the other fences, but this one's pretty exposed. Not the safest place to enter. Go as close to the fence as we can get over here by these other buildings here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can pretty much see every building over here. That's pretty creepy looking through that window over there. How does it feel to be the one not holding the flashlight?
Fucking terrible? Not very
Oh,
funny.
even being the guy holding it's pretty creepy. So that's the building we were just in over there. Now we're heading around to
Did you
these
see
ones.
this right here?
Yeah, this is there.
We came here once. We were staring at this barn for like 30 minutes and we could have sworn we saw somebody rummaging around in there. It's fucking scary.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of. I mean, every time you come here, there's usually something.
Yeah.
Just doesn't feel right. Is that a? Yeah, that's a barn too over there.
That's a house.
That's a house right there.
Oh, maybe.
Very, very weird vibes here.
Yeah.
This is the closest we can get to it.
A year and a half ago, somebody bought this. They bought all this land. And before, it was pretty much legal land here.
Yeah.
But now
There's cameras and gates up, but
fucking-
someone's got to come out here.
we did.
You want to go see? Let's go get as close as we can to that house too. We can get really close to this one over here. It's right by the fence.
Oh, this road right here. This is all legal to be on this. This goes up to the interstate I-80 up there. And then up that road goes towards backwards down.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff has happened here. Legend has there's been murders, weird animals, skinwalker like animals out here. We've seen quite a few stuff ourselves. That over there is definitely the creepiest house on the property, I think. All right here. You hear that? It's an airplane. Scared me. There's a little view inside the house. Attic up there. There's that house. Remember, I've heard a lot of people say they've seen stuff through the windows of this house back there. There's a good view of that barn building over here. We'll look into the house.
Swear to God, I'm not retarded.
I didn't hear it.
Shit, man.
Let's try to see if we can get as close to this view. Yeah, here we can get a pretty good view into the barn right here. That building's pretty creepy to be into. Yeah, that might be as much as we can get into today. I'd love to come back here for a part 2 in the future. Yeah, that's sorry. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good in the video. This is the Ensign Ranch, Skinwalker Ranch on the Utah-Wyoming border.
Come on, don't come over here. Don't be trespassing. Very illegal. You will get prosecuted.
You will. I said it by the sign there, but I do recommend you come out and you check this place out for yourself. Take a little gander. It's a pretty cool, pretty creepy place. You'll see and you'll hear some weird every time. That's a guarantee. All right. This building is also on the Wasatch Ghost Town property. It's like a little abandoned shack. It's pretty messy in here. Cool artwork though. It's pretty sick.
This is open to the public.
Yeah, you can just walk into this. There's a pretty cool abandoned water tower over to the side of it. The property's a lot bigger than you think it is. See that little ghost town, and then you go right across, and there's the whole railroad and a whole bunch of abandoned stuff on the side. So it's right next to the interstate. Looks like is this a sign or is that part of the
wall?
Is it really?
Yeah.
There's the little water tower. You can climb this. I've been too scared to get to the top, but I've tried.
Terrifying.
You've been up there? Sorry. So you can, there's a little door open right there too. Never noticed that.
Is that a balloon?
What are you looking at? It's like a birthday balloon.
She's like, happy birthday.
It's like, oh, okay.
Hey.
There's the ladder.
Climb it?
We should climb it.
Actually?
Devin, you got this. All the way to the top. Come on, let's go. That's a pretty high climb. Go like halfway up. You can, I've been like 3/4 of the way up, so you can do half.
I'll call that.
They're a little higher.
No.
Little bit.
That right there.
All right, we'll take it. Now jump down.
Jump down?
Yep.
I'm not that far.
But yeah, this place is right off the side of the interstate. The other buildings are a little bit farther. We actually have a train coming through right now. Right next to the railroad. That's how this town originally got here, was through the railroad.
That was really scary.
Looked pretty scary. Look, we got a train coming. What a good way to end the video with how this place even came up in the first place through the railroad. They built these little towns out here and they just got abandoned, forgotten. And now they just leave us with some pretty creepy stories. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting so I can do more cool videos like this in the future. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.